Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogs and Frogs. My name's Ryan Peterson, and before we get started, I got a quick question for you. Now, what do you call a turtle that takes up photography? That's right, a snapping turtle. This right here is the common snapping turtle, and he is an absolute beast. Actually, he's kind of tiny, but he's still a beast. Look at those claws, look at that face, look at this beauty. Ah! So we're going to talk about, and we're going to teach you guys about the common snapping turtle, an absolute prehistoric-looking dinosaur. Look at that guy. Ah!
The common snapping turtle is a large turtle that ranges in size from 8 to 14 inches. Their average weight ranges from 10 to 35 pounds or so, with the record one being a whopping 75 pounds. That's a heavy snapping turtle. Their color varies from a tan to dark brown to almost black in some specimens. Now, these dinosaurs have long tails that is covered by bony plates, and it looks like a dinosaur. They also have these absolutely long necks that they can launch out at crazy speeds to try and get a bite. Their shells are rough with 3 rows of carapace keels. The top part of their shells are known as the carapace, and the bottom part is known as the plastron. Over time, their carapace will likely be covered in algae growths, which helps them avoid being spotted. These dinosaurs also have massive claws that they use to drag their big old bodies around. They also use them to tear apart big meals. They'll bite down and they'll start ripping it with their claws. They also have a razor-sharp beak, ready to slice through almost anything it can get its mouth on. Ready to slice through almost anything it can close on. Common snapping turtles are found throughout eastern North America. They inhabit almost any body of fresh water through their range. Some have even been found in brackish water. That's where saltwater kind of meets freshwater. Snapping turtles are highly aquatic and are seldom observed basking. At times, however, they may move long distances over land, and many die attempting to cross roads. Although generally docile in water, common snapping turtles will strike viciously if captured or cornered out of water. Now, for the record, I mean docile. Like, when I swim with snapping turtles, I can literally pet them like a dog or cat on their head, and they do not care. They just turn and try to swim away. But the moment you take them out of the water, they go bananas. They are primarily nocturnal, meaning most active at night, but sometimes you can find them out in the day. Common snapping turtles are omnivores, taking a wide variety of vertebrate and invertebrate prey, as well as aquatic vegetation. They eat crayfish, small turtles, snakes, frogs, toads, small mammals, and surprisingly a large amount of aquatic vegetation. See? Even baddies like these guys eat their veggies. Wink. They are ambush predators. They have this special appendage in their mouth that looks like a worm, so that what they do is they'll get comfy and they'll sit and wait with their mouth wide open, letting that worm jiggle about in the water. And when the food comes close enough, thinking they got a nice snack, jump! That snapping turtle has a nice meal. During the breeding seasons, males fight each other to get access to females. These turtles mate from April through November, with their peak laying season in June and July. Females travel over land to find sandy soil in which to lay their eggs, often some distance from the water. After digging a hole, the female typically deposits anywhere from 25 up to like 80 eggs each year, guiding them into the nest with her hind feet and covering them with sand for incubation and protection. Incubation time ranging from 9 to 18 weeks. Baby snapping turtles can be less than an inch long. Isn't that absolutely mind-boggling? Then they grow up into monsters. They'll either leave the nest within a few days and head straight for water, or, if in cooler climates, the hatchlings will wait out winter in the nest. Now, surprisingly enough, these huge dinosaurs actually make great pets when raised properly from a young age. You can find hundreds of videos of people hanging out with their snapping turtles in kiddie pools, and the turtles will climb all over them and just enjoy their person. I believe you can create a bond with majority of animals. Every animal is different, just like you and I, and they all have their own personalities. I've caught snapping turtles who have been quite calm and relaxed during our encounter, and I've had some that immediately try to bite me before I even fully touch them. So it all depends on them. You just have to be patient and build a bond. Animals are quite special and unbelievably marvelous. Like, oh my god, they're all just so... Okay, I'll stop before I start fangirling too hard. And I'm gonna let you guys go. So, I love you a lot, and I hope you give these guys a chance. And if you ever want to see one, go ahead and give me a call. I go out every other night and catch these guys and swim around with them because these dinosaurs are absolutely marvelous. So I gotta go and I gotta get back to swimming with some snappers. See ya later. Boop, 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 boop.